An unprecedented 30 players invited to the NFL Draft Green Room. However, many left without homes, like Marqise Lee at USC, and you saw earlier Rashid Hageman out of Minnesota, one of the top D tackles in the Big Ten. Hey, everybody, welcome back into the Campus Insiders studios. Bonnie Bernstein alongside Pete Fiutak and Doug Chapman. So, among the players we have remaining, who are your top picks, Doug?
And my first guy's got to be Marqise Lee, wide receiver out of USC. Not the biggest guy, didn't run well at his pro day, but when you watch the film, extremely explosive, former defensive back, missed 3 games in 2013 with knee injuries, had an amazing 2012, so you know he can put the numbers up. I was surprised San Francisco and Kansas City and Carolina passed on him later. Detroit, they went tight end. They could have used someone like him opposite Megatron. Then you look across town at their rival, UCLA, guard, and he can also play tackle, Xavier Su'a-Filo. The Broncos passed on him at the 31st pick. Ask Peyton Manning how he feels about that, because he's still shaking Seahawks off him from the Super Bowl. They've got corners in Harris and Aqib Talib, but they went corner. They didn't need that. They should have gotten guard. Those are 2 guys I'm really concerned of why they're still sitting there.
My prediction, Davante Adams goes before Marqise Lee. Davante Adams' quarterback, Derek Carr, still on the board. He could have gone late in the first round. Minnesota traded up to get Teddy Bridgewater, but Derek Carr has the maturity to start from day one, probably has the best arm in the draft, and he's one of those guys who could just step in right away and be your guy. Some of these other guys, like Blake Bortles, Johnny Manziel, they're going to need to be in systems. They're going to need a little bit of time. Some of these teams are going to want someone who can step in and be their guy. That might be Houston with the first pick in the second round. My second guy is Rashid Hageman out of Minnesota. There's a boomer bust factor here. I do get why he slid out of the first round. I thought he'd go late in the first, but no. He's an interior pass rusher, dominant when he's got that motor turned on, but the question, can he keep that going full tilt all the time? He's going to go early in the second round. I thought he was going to go late, maybe to New England or even San Francisco.
You hear about all of these incredible personal stories, things that players have overcome. Hageman is among them, had a terrible family life, his mom when he was younger, but has obviously overcome that.
Marqise Lee has to overcome that bow tie.
I kind of like the bow tie.
Pee Wee Herman?
That's the problem. You can't look
You
at
do the Pee Wee Herman?
Exactly.
Second straight year, guys. No running back in the first round. Who do you think goes first? I say
Doug
Carlos Hyde. Doug Chapman.
Bishop Sankey.
Sankey. What do you think?
Trey Mason.
All right, so we have 3 different running backs. I wish
matter,
we
they're
had,
running backs.
We
Throw
should,
dime a dozen.
We should put up some money on this.
Yeah. You don't need any running backs.
This is what I call betting. It's called something else. But Johnny Manziel seems to like it.
I don't know what
We
you're
have
talking
completely different grades about him going number 22 to Cleveland. Doug likes it. Pete, not so much. Check out that segment. I know you do on CampusInsiders.com.
Get the Bonnie Bernstein to drag this right in the mud. A nice wholesome family segment. Where did she go with it? Right in the top side. Nice going.